flower blood moon. In this video, we're going to talk about the blood moon, how this scene happens, and what impact it will have on human. On May 26, 2021, a large swath of the planet will experience a lunar eclipse. The moon will turn a rusty red color during the eclipse. Parts of the world that will experience a total and partial eclipse. Sunlight scatters to produce the red colors when it enters Earth's atmosphere at a particular angle, creating a blood moon spectacular during total eclipse. A full moon during perigee can appear 14% larger to viewers on Earth. A super blood moon is going to make an appearance in the sky of May 2021. It's a rare combination of two celestial events, supermoon and total lunar eclipse. The eclipse of May 26 will be the first total lunar eclipse in more than 2 years. The last blood moon appeared in the sky on January 21, 2019. The moon takes roughly 27 days to complete the orbit around the Earth. The moon's orbit is not a perfect circle, it's more like an egg-shaped orbit. Because of that, the distance between the Earth and the moon keeps on changing. The point of the closest approach to the Earth is known as perigee. Now it is 27 days cycle. The moon has different phases as seen from the Earth. When the moon reaches its full phases, it is perigee. We call it a supermoon. It's when the fully illuminated moon is at the closest point in its orbit around Earth. The supermoon of May 21 is going to be the largest one of the year. It will appear 30% brighter and 14% larger than an average full moon. However, the total lunar eclipse will be visible from a few regions of the world. The blood moon can be seen from the location as shown in the next slide. It's called the blood moon because it appears during a total lunar eclipse. When the moon is eclipsed, only the refracted light from the Earth's atmosphere reaches it. The green and the blue light are scattered, but the red wavelengths get filtered out. This phenomenon is known as relay scattering in physics. That's the same reason why the sun appears red during sunrise and sunset. It will be followed by an annular solar eclipse just 2 weeks later on June 10. A partial lunar eclipse on November 19 and a total solar eclipse on December 10. The blood red phases of the eclipse will last for just 14 minutes and 30 seconds. However, the entire total eclipse will last for about 3 hours. The next total lunar eclipse for the blood moon will occur on May 16, 2022. The celestial event is said to be visible people from North America on the morning of May 26. The total lunar eclipse is known as the blood moon due to the red tint it gives the moon. The event occurs when the Earth aligns itself between the moon and the sun. When this occurs, the only light that reaches the moon's surface is from the edges of the Earth's atmosphere. Air molecules from the Earth's atmosphere scatter most of the blue light, causing the surface of the moon to appear red. This blood moon will combine with Miss full flower moon and total lunar eclipse to create a super flower blood moon. The event will be visible to the entire world, but only the Pacific Rim will see the eclipse, which totally at 11. In addition, the light is refracted or bent and focused on the moon, in that since the Earth air is like a giant lens. The light hits the moon and it's reflected back to us, and we see the moon turn back blood red. From the point of view of a lunar observer, the Earth would eclipse the Sun and be surrounded by a red ring of refracted sunlight. How supermoon's energy affects us. The heightened proximity of the moon amplifies not only its bold stark presence but also its powerful energy effects. Supermoons have more energetic pull via magnetism and gravity. The gravitational pull is its outmost pinnacle, and this actually causes a much higher than usual tide movement. Since Earth and our human bodies are largely made up of water ourselves, up to 75%, would you believe the effects of the amplified frequency coming in our youths? Supermoon periods are energetically known to be extremely powerful, intense, and strongly felt, much like eclipses are. A typical full moon isn't intense enough. Supermoons add an extra elements, that's for sure. If you find that you really get sensitive, emotional, for experience physical, emotional, mental, or behavior effects from moon energy in general, then definitely take heed during a super full moon. Supermoon can affect us physically as well as emotionally, so pay attention to how it affects you and your psyche, and keep that in mind that you will also most likely feel its full-on effects for leading up to and after it. Super full moons can make people feel really restless, as they are releasing old issues from the past that are coming up to the surface in a big way, powerful purging process. During supermoon, you might have an intuitive feeling that you are getting some kind of upgrade in consciousness. This can be powerful time for spiritual and self-contemplation, meditation, healing, and recharging. As with any cosmic happening, take it as opportunity to grow, shift, and evolve, as well as move beyond any old ways or fragmented energy you have been carrying and harboring within you. Allow supermoon energy to transform your life and be positive always. Thank you.